Hello again everyone, this is the second in a series of videos about an application for synchronizing text and audio, principally for language learners and teachers. It works on Word on a Windows PC. What I'm going to do today is describe the synchronization of a document. In my file explorer up here, there's a couple of documents. I'm going to do Le Médecin Généraliste, and we've got a French document. We've got the French audio, so I'm going to synchronize the audio of that document to the text in that document. Before I do that, I'll just describe the principles of what's going on here. This is a diagram from the user guide, and over on the left hand side here you've got a textual document with the chunks of text that you want to synchronize with its audio. So down here is the Word document, the doc document. Over on the right hand side is the audio document, which has got exactly the same chunks in, but obviously in audio format. Synchronizing and segmenting is the process of making the linkage between those two documents, so that when we do this segmentation we'll be creating this text document, which if you look up here again is not there at the moment. So that you can see there's an English one, and in the next video I'll describe how you synchronize the French one to the English one. But at the moment we haven't got the text document. So okay, I'll get rid of that one. I've got here, let's get rid of that user guide. I don't actually need that anymore. This is the document that we're going to synchronize, the French document. It's come from the Froggy Speak website, which is a good website if you're learning French. It's very handy because it comes with the audio. It's an original story written by Bernard Muser, read by Patrick Buddha. Now it's open, it's not opened in TASA at the moment. It's just a Word document. I can edit it if I wanted to. So it's the plain document, not much different. I can't remember whether it came off the website as a PDF or Word. Anyway, it's a Word now. So that's the document we're going to synchronize. I'll close that one. So I'll just get rid of these splash screens. Now, if you saw video 1, you saw that we can open TASA from the button on there, and then we open the documents in TASA, and here we are. I need to get up the this is the same folder again, only this time the only documents we can see are the doc documents, and we want the French one, so that's the one we're going to segment. Okay, now this time we get a segmentation status up for that document, and it's basically saying there is no status. It can see that there is an audio file there, audio status file exists, but nothing's been done to it. And so we'll click on segment so we can start doing the segmentation. I'll just increase the text zoom. So this is that same document again. Over on the right hand side is the segmentation panel. I'll just describe what's in there. I like to start doing the segmentation with the audio, so we'll go through the audio bit first. At the top just shows the current segment. Each segment is numbered through the document, so typically you might have a segment per sentence. There's two tabs here. When we're dealing with the audio, we click there, and when we're dealing with the text we click on that one. This is the audio that we're looking at the moment. In brackets after the tab tells us the number of segments that we've created, which is currently 0, and it's sitting there waiting for us to create segment 1. Now essentially the audio segments are defined by their start position in seconds, which will go in this box here, and the end position in seconds, which will go in that box there. And the process of segmenting the audio is essentially to click on play. The audio file starts playing from the beginning, from time 0, and we have to click mark N when we hear the end of it. So here that's where you would expect to click the first one. So you've got a segment saying médecin généraliste, and then the next one would be bonjour, etc., and it would go on like that. So to start off with, I'll define a few segments using the slow way, the way of reviewing each one, and then I'll move on to a quicker way of doing it. So now you've seen this under the magnifying glass, I don't think there's anything we need to worry about down there. I'll get rid of the magnifier. Right, so if I click on play, and there's also a mark start here, because usually there's a bit of a gap at the beginning of the audio. So I'll click on play.
Le médecin généraliste.
So I clicked on start. So now if I click play, that will have captured that segment.
Le médecin généraliste. Le médecin généraliste.
So I'm quite happy with that. If I wanted to, I could alter the ends and the beginnings, because if I made a mistake, I clicked a little bit too late or a little bit too soon, I could alter those. But I got that one right. So we then go on and do the next one.
Bonjour, monsieur.
Okay, I've got that one. Now,
Bonjour,
you can hear a little
monsieur.
noise at the beginning of that one. That means I've mistimed it. So if I increase the start, so it starts a little bit later.
Bonjour, monsieur. Bonjour, monsieur.
So you get a fine. Now I'm now going to move on to a quicker method, which is to do continuous. And basically what I have to do now, when I click play, I'm just going to click mark end. So I'm just essentially clicking the end. So when the audio gets to that position there, I'm going to click. When it gets to there, I'm going to click. When it gets to there, they seem to be suitable places. And then I'll stop round about down here to have a review. So I click on play.
Bonjour, monsieur.
I forgot to move down. I need to move down to start from 3.
Comment puis-je vous aider? Bonjour, docteur. Je suis anglais et je suis ici avec mes amis pour une excursion d'un jour en bateau. Malheureusement, nous sommes malades. Nous avons des problèmes médicaux. Je crois qu'il y a des arrangements réciproques pour les soins médicaux entre nos deux pays. Pouvez-vous nous aider? Bien sûr.
I'll stop there. Now you can see we've got 9. Maybe the text is a bit small on your screen, but there are 9 segments defined. Now I'll move over onto the text, and we go back to 1 because we haven't defined any text. So I'll bring up the magnifier to show you what the text one looks like. You can there see we've got 9 audio segments defined. We're sitting on the text page, and it's sitting there waiting for us to define segment 1. The process of defining a segment is essentially clicking in the text and selecting the text and then clicking mark seg. Alternatively, you can hit key F10. There is a key for playing the seg as well, and there was also an auto select feature. but I'll describe that as we go along. Right, so I'll select segment 1 and then mark.
Bonjour, monsieur.
When you mark the first segment, it then speaks the next segment. So we just heard bonjour, monsieur. So we can select this one and mark.
Comment puis-je vous aider? Bonjour, docteur. Je suis anglais et je suis ici avec mes amis pour une excursion d'un jour en bateau. Malheureusement, nous sommes malades. Nous avons des problèmes médicaux. Je crois qu'il y a des arrangements réciproques pour les soins médicaux entre nos deux pays. Pouvez-vous nous aider?
Right, we've done 9 segments now. You can see we've now got 9 text segments to match the 9 audio segments we did. What I'll do is pause the audio now, and then I'll come back to you when I've got closer to the end. Okay, we're back now. I've got fairly close to the end. The underlined one here, segment here, is the last one we've done. I get the as you can see, we've now got 38 segments, and we've only got sort of about 10 more to do. Right, so I'll step on to the next one. I'll use this time I'll use the well, no, I did use the continuous method, so I'll put it on continuous and then play, and you'll see me clicking on here. Ooh, this is very long. This sentence here is very long. It has got some commas in it. Hopefully I'll catch those pauses. Right, so here we go.
Je voudrais dire que, étant donné vos âges, vous avez l'air d'être un groupe de personnes en bonne santé. Donc, je présume que vous avez un bon mode de vie avec un bon régime et beaucoup d'exercice mental et physique. Et que vous continuerez comme ça et que peut-être vous me rendrez encore visite l'année prochaine. Il n'y a qu'une chose que je ne comprends pas compte tenu de vos âges. Il y a 3 dames qui sont enceintes. Word endings. ER, E accent aigu.
You heard that there's some extra audio on the end of this audio file where Patrick describes pronunciation. We don't need that. Stay there, it's not a problem. So we're not so I switch over to text. This time I'll use the
Je
key.
voudrais dire que, étant donné vos âges,
so I'll use the auto select key, which is key 9. Oops, I know, of course it's a whole sentence, isn't it? I can't do that. Auto select only works on whole sentences. So right. So key 10 for.
vous avez l'air d'être un groupe de personnes en bonne santé. Donc, je présume que vous avez un bon mode de vie avec un bon régime et beaucoup d'exercice mental et physique. Et que vous continuerez comme ça et que peut-être vous me rendrez encore visite l'année prochaine. Il n'y a qu'une chose que je ne comprends pas compte tenu de vos âges. Il y a 3 dames qui sont enceintes.
Right, we've finished, and get up the So we've got 45 segments in all, 45 audio, 40, they should be the same, and we're finished. If I click over onto the miscellaneous here, this essentially allows us to tell TASA that the thing is complete, and optionally you can put some initials in there just to say who actually did it. Right. So I can now close and save. Now if I reopen, let's go and have a look, see. If I reopen that same document, and this time it says complete. So we've got 45 segments. Get up the magnifier. So it's complete, the status complete, audio status complete, 45 segments, so it's all ready for reading. So I'll click on read. Zoom in on the text. Let's go to print. And I can, as you saw in video 1, I can click on any of these segments.
Peux essayer, je suis médecin généraliste. Parce que si vous les avez, vous pourrez être remboursé plus tard.
Go right to the bottom.
Il n'y a qu'une chose que je ne comprends pas compte tenu de vos âges.
Right, so that's completed. So I'll close there. Just to show you, hopefully we've got the, so here are these files again. There's the French. So now we've got this extra file, which is a text file which links the doc file to the French file. The next video I'll show how you align this document here, which is the English one, with the French master one that we've just created. So I'll see you next time.